Thank you, Tirumeni, for those enlightening words. Thy word is a lamp unto my feet and a light unto my path. Now, may I invite Most Reverend Thomas K. Umman, the CSI moderator, to kindly light the lamp and inaugurate this auspicious occasion.
അഭിവന്യ ഫെൻ തിരുമേനി, തെന്നിന്ത്യ സഭയുടെ ഔദ്യോഗിക ഭാരവാഹികൾ, ജനപ്രതിനിധികളെ, എല്ലാവർക്കും എൻ്റെ സ്നേഹവന്ദനം. സമയമൊക്കെ പരിഗണിച്ചും അതിൻ്റെ പ്രാധാന്യം മനസ്സിലാക്കിക്കൊണ്ട് ഈ കത്തീഡ്രൽ, ഈ ഭദ്രാസന ദേവാലയം ഈ വ്യാവസായിക തലസ്ഥാനമായ കൊച്ചിക്ക്, കേരളത്തിനും CSI സഭയ്ക്കുമൊക്കെ അനുഗ്രഹമാകട്ടെ എന്ന് ഞാൻ പ്രാർത്ഥിക്കുന്നു. ദീപം തെളിയിച്ചുകൊണ്ട് ഈ സമ്മേളനം ഉദ്ഘാടനം ചെയ്യുവാൻ ആഗ്രഹിക്കുന്നു.
Requesting all to kindly rise.
ഇവിടെ തെളിയുന്ന ഈ തിരുനാളങ്ങൾ വരും കാലങ്ങളിൽ സർവമത ഐക്യത്തോടെ സമൂഹത്തിലിറങ്ങി ഒറ്റക്കെട്ടായി പ്രവർത്തിക്കുവാൻ ദൈവം ഇടയാക്കട്ടെ. Please be seated. May I request Right Reverend Baker Nanan Finn, Bishop of Cochin Diocese, to hand over the memento to Most Reverend Thomas K. Umman Tirumeni, the CSI moderator.
Thank you, Tirumeni. Now I request Right Reverend Dr. V. Prasad Rao, Deputy Moderator CSI and Bishop of Donakal Diocese, to felicitate the gathering.
Respected Moderator Tirumeni, the Most Reverend Thomas K. Umman, Reverend D.R. Sadananda, the General Secretary of Church of South India, Advocate Robert Bruce, the Treasurer of Church of South India, Bishop B.N. Fenn, Diocese of Cochin, and Bishop K.G. Daniel, East Kerala Diocese, and all the designators. I wish you on this occasion that our Bishop Fenn had taken a drastic step to declare this church as cathedral. Cochin is a baby diocese at present. With these blessings of cathedral, God will bless all the congregation. And I appreciate all the congregation that you are belong to the cathedral congregation people. So, God bless once again. I wish on the behalf of Church of South India, all the Cochin Diocese people and Bishop and the local congregation, God bless you all.
Thank you, Bishop, for your gracious words. May I request Right Reverend Dr. V. Prasad Rao for accepting the memento from Jacob Jonathan. For the felicitation, I invite Dr. D. Ratnagara Sadananda, General Secretary of CSI and Presbyter, CSI Karnataka Diocese.
Most revered moderator of the Church of South India, most revered Thomas K. Uman Tirumeni, Bishop of Cochin Diocese, Right Reverend Baker Nainan Fen Tirumeni, the fellow officers of the Church of South India Synod, the Deputy Moderator of the Church of South India, Right Reverend Dr. V. Prasad Rao, my brother, Advocate Robert Bruce, the Honorary Treasurer of CSI, Bishop K.G. Daniel, the officers of the Cochin Diocese, Reverend Jacob John, Reverend P.J. Jacob, and Miss Abraham Simon, the officers of the CSI Emmanuel Cathedral and the Pastorate Committee, dignitaries on the dais, my dear brothers and sisters in Christ. It gives me immense pleasure to see a process that began in 2014 comes to a fruition today. When we began as the Synod of the Church of South India, the bifurcation of the North Kerala Diocese, Bishop Fen took the leadership. And this leadership has borne fruit today as we come to the conclusion in a way of Cochin Diocese even having a cathedral of its own. I congratulate Bishop Fen, the officers of the diocese, the executive committee, and the council, diocesan council of the Cochin Diocese for very graciously going through this process and becoming a diocese for the glory of God. Cochin has lot of potentials. It is not a small diocese. It is a diocese which has immense opportunities. I hope this diocese of Cochin will flower forth and become a model diocese which stands for the gospel values, a diocese which stands for the mission of the church, a diocese which stands for transparency and accountability. Today we are celebrating the dedication of this church as cathedral. Sometimes in our church, some people think courts are more important than the churches. For some people, law is more important than the gospel. It is time for us to awaken to the fact that we are the people of the gospel. It does not mean that we do not have any law. It means that we do everything in the love of Christ, together, in unity, so that all may share in the greater fellowship of the church, that all may be partaking in the fullness of life offered. I thank the Cochin Diocese for taking this initiative on this historic day to felicitate the officers of the Synod. We are thankful. At the same time, we seek your prayers. We seek your prayers so that we may be faithful to our calling. We may be diligent and we may be responsible, transparent and accountable to the mission entrusted to us as the leaders of the churches. It is not easy to be the officers of the Church of South India. It's a great honor, great privilege, no doubt. On our own, we cannot do anything. We do not have that competency. But God gives us the competence. The one who called us is faithful, and He will bring to fruition what He wills for His church. And I am thankful to God that we have a leader in Most Reverend Thomas K. Uman Thirumeni, a missionary to the heart, to the core, a missionary who can lead this church to greater heights. I thank God for this gift to the Church of South India, and I pray that the Cochin Diocese will uphold us in your daily prayers. Thank you very much for felicitating us. Thank you very much for all the honor.
Thank you, Achan. Now, I request Reverend P.J. Jacob, the Diocesan Treasurer, to hand over the memento to Reverend Dr. D. Ratnakara Sadananda. Advocate C. Robert Bruce from CSI Kanyakumari Diocese and Honorary Treasurer of CSI will now felicitate the gathering.
Respected and beloved moderator, respected and beloved Deputy Moderator, the General Secretary of Church of South India, Brother Ratnakara Sadananda, respected and beloved Cochin Bishop Right Reverend Fenn, respected and beloved East Kerala Bishop K.G. Daniel, the officers of the Cochin Diocese, Reverend Jacob John, Reverend P.J. Jacob, Mr. Abraham Simon, and the program conveners, Reverend Jacob John, Reverend Pradeep George, and Mr. Jibu Jose, and the leaders who are sitting in the off the dais. Good evening to everybody. I bring greetings from the Church of South India Synod Secretariat. We are very happy and proud to be here to give felicitation on behalf of the Church of South India. We, the people of Church of South India, are very much proud and happy because the Church of South India is the second largest Protestant church with 45 lakh of membership in South India. And the Church of South India is having 16,000 congregation and also 7,000 units. As CSITA, it is the second largest company registered under Companies Act in India, Church of South India Trust Association. Among 24 dioceses, the Cochin diocese is doing well, and today you are dedicated the cathedral also. Cathedral means in this district, as per our, if you go through the history, not only India's first cathedral, but world first cathedral was constructed only in Ernakulam, which is now known as Rajadi Rajan St. Mary Jacobite Syrian Cathedral at Piravan. It is the first world cathedral which was constructed only in this Ernakulam. Ernakulam is derived from Irayanar Kulam means that is Irayavan Thamasikum Stalam. That means God is residing in Ernakulam. That is the name of Ernakulam. It is derived from Ernakulam. So I am happy that in God's own country, this district, all people are living with God. So I appreciate all of you. If you go through the history, all country people have trade business with Ernakulam only. That is the way it is called a gateway of the world. Because all people traveled through sea and came here for spices and other so many activities are happened even by Jewish, Syrian, Arabian, Chinese, Jewish, British, all over the country. People came to this country. Many more important thing is, if you go through the statistics of the Kerala state, the richest district in the state is Ernakulam district, which earn more than 42% of the income of the state. Not only that, if you go through the district-wise in the entire Church of South India, the Ernakulam is producing more income in Church of South India. Such a richest district, we are celebrating this August occasion. I have to say something about your bishop. Very humble, simple, and honest. Not only that, at the same time, very vibrant bishop you are having. So we are happy to congratulate your bishop on behalf of the Church of South India. Fortunately, we have our moderator. Everybody knows he is known for transparency, and the person who is going to the grassroots level under his leadership, definitely the synod will achieve what we are expecting. As far as the Cochin diocese is concerned, we are always speaking about the transparency. I appreciate the Cochin diocese accounts are always transparent. That also I have to tell in this August occasion. So when
മാത്രം അംഗീകരിക്കണമെന്ന് ഞാൻ ഓർപ്പിക്കട്ടെ.